So I think the struggles with this attack for me is going to be like how quickly and how well Ateta solves this attacking struggle is going to determine how well Arsenal do this season. Because defensively, Arsenal are consistently at the top level of their performance. Even though the defense has been destabilized quite a bit in the last month and a half, like mid-November till about now-ish, I would say the defense is still what keeps Arsenal in games. And I know the forwards are involved in defending, but I think our forwards need to take, whether through coaching or through like just an approach conversation about what to do when we have the ball with the coaching staff. I think we need to be a little bit more urgent in the way we move the ball, and we need to be more prepared to gamble. And that's not a word I can connect with the manager. And I love what he's done, and I still believe in what he's capable of doing with this team, Ateta. However, I worry about his unwillingness to put jeopardy into games and trusting the talent he has to outperform the talent on the other side of the battle or the contest. I think he is trying to manage too much at times. He's too forensic sometimes in the way he approaches the game, in my view, and that kind of, you can see that in the statistics of most games Arsenal play in. Ateta's Arsenal is fairly consistently winning the underlying metric battle, fairly consistently winning the XG battle. In most games Arsenal goes in. Like even against Everton, it was 2 XG and they allowed 0.20 XG, and they had 2.0 XG. And shots, Arsenal had 13 versus 5, and Arsenal had 2 shots on target though of the 13. And Everton, basically on shots on target, we had 1 more than Everton. We had 3 big chances, they had 0. The game still ended 1-0. So this is why I'm talking about the attack as the one thing that I'm not revealing anything here that's newsworthy, but I'm trying to make sense of why the attack is not working. And I think because maybe for once in Arteta's tenure, he has options. And unfortunately for him and for those of us who are of the Arsenal persuasion, Arsenal also have not had an opportunity so far this season to have betted a lot of these talents in, and I think the wealth of talent is making it a bit more complicated for Ateta and his coaching staff to integrate everybody, and because by now, you're expecting a team to be playing a little bit more fluently, and it looks like we're playing well in patches. But the 1-1 frustrating game against Crystal Palace yesterday is one that gives me hope and frustration at the same time. The frustrating part is our opponents, again, was dominated, alarmingly so. Like, Arsenal had 69% of the ball for the entirety of the game, created opportunities about 2.73 XG, Palace at 0.91 XG, according to FOTMob. Yet, from the 25 shots Arsenal generated versus Palace's 8, 7 shots were on target for Arsenal versus Palace's 1. 4 big chances created by Arsenal versus Palace's 1 big chance created. We had 4 big misses. Created 4 big chances, missed all 4. Palace created 0 big chances. The game ended 1-1, and we, again, were beneficiaries of an own goal. This is the kind of thing that may be worthy of debate. Was Arsenal's decision to go for an attack that was going to do things by committee, as a collective, sharing goals, spreading them around, was that maybe the right approach from the club and the coaching staff to take? Or was the better approach maybe to go and get one or two superstars like the Liverpool way?